Talking online safety for kids, specifically social media safety. Tracy Repchak here this morning with some great advice. Tracy is a mom of 3 teens, best-selling author, founder of Social Media Safety for Kids.com. Tracy's kids are active online. She has some great advice, a formula for success. Also an online book that we'll tell you about in the segment today. Just going to show off the kind of a cover of it, so to speak. Social Media Safety for Kids, what every parent must know. And right off the get-go, we probably need to highlight some stats about how many kids are active online. And there's a lot of them.
There's a lot. There's 95% of the kids are active online.
95?
Yes, exactly. And they're on these devices, iPads, iPhones, laptops.
Sure.
You know, 5 to 8 hours every single day. And, you know, 43% have reported an incident of cyberbullying or cyberstalking.
43. That's almost 1 in 2.
1 in 2.
Yeah.
And with Facebook, over 1 million reports alone
Wow.
on cyberbullying and cyberstalking. And the problem has become only 7% of parents are aware or concerned. And this says the technology gap is widening.
Sure.
And so they need help.
And the kids are all over it, right? The kids are all over it. They're playing with the latest things and away they go. Right?
Exactly. And this is why the technology gap is getting bigger, because they're at the forefront of the industry. They're the ones leading it.
Yeah.
We're back here, and they've gone rogue. It's the Wild West up there. You know, they're like up there doing their things like Instagram, Pinterest, you know, Vine. All of these ones keep coming, and parents are going, I can't barely function on Facebook.
Yeah, no kidding.
And so it's our job now to really start to get active about this.
Okay, I mentioned it right off the get-go that you've come up with a formula of sorts. It's an acronym, right?
Yes, it's just something that's really easy to remember.
Okay, well, let's go through SAFE.
SAFE formula.
S-A-F-E. So S stands for?
Secure your data.
Okay.
And so kids don't really think about this, but you know, when Facebook just changed their algorithms and now they have facial recognition, you know, you want to make sure that you're going in there and you're making sure their settings are friends only, not friends of friends. Make sure everything is set to private. And because even with friends of friends, you don't know who your friend is hanging out with and who they're accepting, and what their rules are. And so you're opening this, you're opening your entire account up.
I mean, but from our generation, it's like letting people into a house party. Friends of friends. You have no idea who the friends of the friends are.
And we all know what happens at a house party like that.
Exactly. Okay, that's S. So A, what is A?
Ask questions.
Okay.
So you're going to have to become a friend on the account, and I do this all. I scan just a couple of minutes every single day, taking a look, what's happening up there, and if you see something that flags, a picture has been posted, your friends are saying something awkward, say, do you really know this person? What is this all about? And you just got to be a little more diligent, because they kind of aren't really paying attention to what's being said up there.
Yeah, no kidding, no kidding. Okay, so that's the A. The F stands for what?
Fans aren't always friends. This goes back.
Fans aren't always friends.
Yes, this goes back to that important thing. Do not accept people that you don't know. I mean, you know, when you're a celebrity, you know, we take on a lot of people.
We do,
but we are more diligent, we're more educated on how to protect ourselves, but our kids aren't. And so there are people.
Kids are naive too, right?
Yeah. That's right. Well, what's happening all the time, right? A 44-year-old guy is posing as a 14, 16-year-old kid, and then they're arranging meetings outside of the internet, and this is where problems are starting. So only accept friends and be diligent about that.
Okay, and E stands for what?
Educate on the issues. You know, we teach them how to cross the road, stranger danger, drop and roll in a fire, but we aren't teaching them about the safety of social media simply because we don't know it. They're at the forefront of it. So we need to tell them, you know, what is cyberbullying? What is cyberstalking? How do you recognize this? And then when you're making your posts, especially your pictures now that the facial recognition is in, that this lasts forever and ever. It's not going away.
Gotta drive that home.
Exactly.
It never disappears.
It never disappears. And so what can happen is that can affect you with your relationships, future job applications,
all that stuff.
College applications, and they're completely oblivious to any of the effects of this.
Because they're 13 and 14 and that's all they're thinking about
exactly.
right now. Yeah, exactly. This is the book. I'm showing it off again. It's Social Media Safety for Kids, what every parent must know. It's a free download, right?
Free download,
From the website again, just mention it for everyone?
Socialmediasafetyforkids.com.
There you go. Good stuff. Thank you, Tracy.